What is up guys, and welcome to another Cyberpunk 2077 video. In this video, I'm going to give you 31 quickfire facts about Cyberpunk 2077. Before we get into the video, make sure you leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and also make sure you turn on notifications to be notified when my next video goes live. Without further ado, let's just get into the video. Cyberpunk is releasing on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 and might be coming out for next-gen consoles, but it has not yet been confirmed. Cyberpunk 2077 takes place in the Free State, North California, on the coast in Night City. Cyberpunk will have a full night and day cycle to show off the future of California. It is different from previous Cyberpunk works, which is based in darkness. Night City is split up into 6 districts. You have the city center, Watson, Westbrook, Haywood, Santo Domingo, and Pacifica. The city center is a dense commercial sector filled with mega corporations. Watson is where the gameplay reveal took place, mainly small markets filled with immigrants. Westbrook features Japantown, which is a tourist location but also holds some of Night City's wealthiest individuals. Haywood is a very central location that is overlooked from the city center. It suffers from increase in gang crime. Santo Domingo is an industrial sector and it's not as built up or as neon as the city. And then you have Pacifica, which is an area of complete lawlessness, poverty, and also gang violence. Cyberpunk 2077 is mainly in first person, as CD Projekt Red says it gives a more immersive experience, but there will be moments where you will be in third person perspective, mostly when driving cars, where you have that option to go first person or third person. Throughout the game there will be 0 loading screens, making the world feel seamless. In Cyberpunk you play as V, who is fully customizable. This means you can decide the gender, change the body, face, hair, tattoos, and also clothing options. You can also decide the background of your character. Whatever you choose will influence the story. There is a fluid class system in Cyberpunk. CD Projekt Red want you to have the freedom whilst playing with your character. Some of the classes that you'll come across in Cyberpunk is a Netrunner, Techie, and also a Solo. There will be more as well, but these are the ones that we know about so far. A Netrunner is a hacker, focuses on stealth and assassination. Techie have the ability to craft items on the fly. Solo, all about that firepower and speed, will either focus on speed of movement or heavy weapons. Progression is handled by leveling up and installing cyberware upgrade. You can upgrade strength, constitution, intelligence, reflexes, tech, and also cool. You upgrade your character by going to the doctors. Different doctors offer different cyberware. Some will be illegal Ripper docs, which will offer military grade hardware body modifications. Loyalty discounts can be acquired by visiting the same Ripper doc over and over again. Your skills will increase when you successfully perform that action, like hacking or even crafting. Every time you complete a mission, side mission, you get street cred. Increasing your street cred will unlock new places to go, like street vendors, which will then unlock more unique and powerful items. Just like a normal RPG, different items of clothing will have different stats. One of those stats will be a percentage increase in street cred. Cyberpunk will have a bunch of different vehicles, from fast supercars, heavy armored military cruisers, to bikes, and even flying cars. It looks like vehicles will have different ways to drive. There looks to be rear wheel drive, cross country, and also autopilot in the Cyberpunk gameplay, and that is also backed up with a trailer where you see the car driving by itself. NPCs will react differently depending on what you're wearing, if you interrupt them whilst they're talking, or even how you approach them. You will have multiple choices to respond to other characters. There are romance options in the game, both long-term and also one-night stands. You can be straight, lesbian, gay, or bisexual, and your relationships in Night City will reflect on your sexual orientation. You can have sex with a range of NPCs and they can have their own sexual orientations and preferences, and you can have a long, complicated relationship which span out for the whole length of the game. Full frontal nudity is in the game, as well as prostitutes. You can inspect different objects that you find in the world. By inspecting them, you will learn about the Cyberpunk lore. You can learn about the object's background, origins, uses, and more. The inspection system isn't just used on objects, it can be used on billboards as well as other adverts, which will then point you to the location where you can buy that specific object. In the gameplay trailer, you go and see V coming up to a billboard where it advertises Nicola. You then go to the vending machine and you're able to go and buy that. You can buy and own multiple apartments in Cyberpunk. The apartments allow you to bring a romantic partner back, change clothes, change weaponry, use the computer, as well as much more. Multiplayer features will come to Cyberpunk. This is backed up by Adam Podolsky, who is a managing director, who had this to say: "It will be a story-based RPG experience with amazing single-player playthroughs, but we're going to add multiplayer features. You grow to learn about the environment as a player, just like V is learning from the gameplay and trailers, it seems like V isn't from around here and is new in town. There will be a photo mode in Cyberpunk 2077, which means you can take pictures of your latest character upgrades, the city lifestyle, or even get some sexy pictures of Keanu Reeves. Apart from the main character V, Keanu Reeves' character has more lines than any other character in the game, which means we will be doing a lot of stuff throughout the game with Keanu Reeves. CD Projekt Red explained that Keanu Reeves is just like a second protagonist. Apparently the whole game is possible to complete without killing anyone. Anyway guys, that was 31 quickfire facts about Cyberpunk 2077. This has been very fun for me to go and do a video like this. I'm sure as we go and get closer to the release of Cyberpunk that there will be a chance to do a part 2 of this. Leave it in the comments down below of whether or not you guys would like to see that. Show this video some love. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.